Hey guys, welcome back to Pro Gun. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate that. I've had a lot of people ask me if it's cheaper to reload than to buy factory ammo, or is it worth reloading your own ammo? And there's pros and cons to that. One of the cons is that the startup expenses can be a little expensive, but the pros are, depending on the caliber you shoot, and the area you live in, you just may not have the availability. There was a time that I couldn't find 10 millimeter ammo on the shelves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the cost of reloading and let you make your own decision. Prior to the pandemic, it was very cheap. Not so much anymore. But I'll give you the breakdown and let you decide. All right, let's start with the expenses of the reloading equipment. You're going to need a reloading press, so we're going to go with the RCBS Rock Chucker Supreme for $275. And that's about the bare bones as far as bullet presses go. And we're going to need a powder measurer. We're going to go with the RCBS Uniflow powder measure. It's $115. You're going to need a set of calipers. We're going to go with the Hornady digital calipers for $45. Then you're going to need a set of dies for each caliper. So we're going to go with the Lee Precision 4-die set for 9mm for $70. We're going to go with the Lyman EZ hand primer tool for $60. And we're going to go with the Frankfurt Arsenal digital scale for $45. So the total cost of reloading equipment is $610. Now we'll get into the reloading supplies. You're going to need primers, and we're going to go with 1,000 primers for $120. You're going to need powder. We'll go with 1 pound of powder for $65. You're going to need brass cases. We're going to go with 1,000 9mm cases for $110. And we're going to go with 1,000 9mm bullets. The total cost of $375. You have all the reloading components you need to make 1,000 rounds. Alright, so let's go over the initial outlay. So for your reloading equipment, everything you need, from the press to the powder charger, calipers, the dies, the hand primer, and the digital scale, it's going to cost you $610. And now for the materials for the first run of 1,000 rounds, you got your primers, your powder, the brass, and the bullets at $375. Total cost of everything you need to get started, the initial outlay is $985. Alright, so now let's go over reloading ammo versus buying ammo. For every 1,000 rounds, you need primers, powder, and bullets. You're not going to need brass every time because you can probably pick it up at the range and you already bought it the first time. So your total cost to load 1,000 rounds is $265. If you're going to buy it in the store at an average price of $14.99 for a box of 50, you'll need 20 boxes at $14.99. Your total cost is $299.80. So you'll wind up saving $34.80 every 1,000 rounds. With the initial investment of $985, you would need to reload 28,000 rounds to break even. So I did the math for you, and you could determine on your own whether you think it's worth it. All right, well, those were the numbers. You could see how much it's going to cost you to get started, and you have to reload a lot in order to pay off that investment. But on the plus side, you'll always have ammo available to you. And that's pretty much the best reason to reload, is that you could experiment and make really hot loads, or Like I said, depending on whether you're carrying a 45 or a 10 millimeter, at $37 to $40 a box in the store, it's definitely cheaper to reload. 9 millimeter, I don't waste my time. That's what it's going to cost you. Only you can decide if that price is worth it for you. I hope this was informative. Thanks for watching.